Well, good day, tubes. How's she hanging? Pretty good here. Nice day. Not too hot, not too cold. It's good. But anyways, as you've seen from the title, I got from the rafters my very first weed whacker. Weed eater weed whacker that I ever bought myself and used. Used it here a bit. Used it, I can't remember where we really used it, but used it here quite a bit. And I retired it, and when we got into the big steel equipment then, I think because this happened. So this is the XT600. Recoil pulled out and stayed out, and I don't really remember why that happened. So we're going to pull her apart here. Hopefully I can figure this out. And I don't know if, I guess this recoil shroud bolts through these things, which probably bolts the motor on, I would guess. We'll unloosen this maybe a bit too. I did through the years find another one of these, and this one's even worse shape. So, but it's got a good recoil. So we're going to see if we can, you know, make one work to one, and yeah, this one, I can't even tell if it has good compression, of course, because I can't pull it. So let's get some Allen keys. It's just Allen keys, I think, this thing. And I have no clue if this thing will start. Probably not. But it'd be something fun to mess with. I know this cover here, you take this off, and you're right into the crankcase on the back. They're really chintzy, these things, but the primer ball's still soft. Well, let's get some Allen keys, and I'll pull her apart. Okay, it looks to me like these two bottom ones probably mounts the tank. I'm going to work on this first just to see if there's anything else under here. This was a pretty good unit from what I remember. It's been a while since I've heard this thing run, let me tell you. Oh, this probably hasn't ran in about 20 years. I'm thinking. Because I've been at the cemetery for 18. I had a little bit before that. Okay. This should, well, we're going to have to get this apart first. So we can... Give us a little bit of slack here. That thing feels like it's mounted right in there. The other one has a pretty busted up throttle assembly. I don't think it's going to be too much good. Holy smokes, these are some long screws on here. But if I can get this off and just eliminate the shaft for a minute, that would be alright. That's good. The shaft should pull it out. Nice twisted cable shaft. That's good because that means it's strong. Alright. So there's the motor. So I believe we're going to have to take all 4 of these screws out. And I would imagine this has probably got a broken recoil spring in it. My thought. And I bet you it's got a really hard diaphragm in the carburetor. Don't expect it to run without some carburetor cleaning or rebuilding. I should be able to get parts for it. I'll see what it is when we get in here, but let's get the recoil off of her first, which is this front cover, I believe. And it's all the drive housing and everything all in there. A lot of hours on this one too. It was a good machine. My first one I ever bought. So that's kind of cool. Alright, what else do we got holding on to here? It's all out. That's all out. There might be, well, that's Phillips in there. Feels like there's something else still hanging on. Oh yes, look at this back here, hidden screw. That's a really coarse screw there. Okay, now we're free. Got the kill wires here. They were kind of pinched in there. Kill wires. So I'm going to just take a quick shot of that. So when she goes back together, ooh, she might have actually had either a leaky tank or a leaky seal. But anyways, I don't know if I can get those off of there or not. Okay, there is the motor. It looks pretty good, I guess. I don't know. Feels like it's still got pretty good compression. So, okay, we'll put that aside for now. And this, I better stick back in here. See if this recoil's any good for replacing or repairing. Oh. Might be just dirty in there. I might just give her a spray in there. Let's give her some move it here maybe. Looks like the plastic kind of rubs along the metal shard or metal guard or something down there. It might be alright. It's alright there anyways. She might have just got some crud in her there. Doesn't sound tremendous, but well, maybe we'll try her here. See what she'll do. Okay, so I took a picture of this because they're not marked. So one here goes to the top. Sounds like someone's ATVing back in my back 40 here. I don't know if I like that too much. Alright, let's see here. Take this one back out. I wonder where these should have gone. They look like they got pinched in there. You can't see them, so who knows? plunk in these, I guess, too. Give her a little pull here and see if it stays out again, or if it just recoils itself back. It might be screwed, I don't know. That's what we'll test out here momentarily after we get these back in. The plants and bushes and stuff have kind of grown up back through there now, so I highly doubt the guy will probably not come all the way through. I don't hear him now. It sounds like he's either stuck or he's stopped or shut it off or. Okay. I think we're maybe all right there, bud. Sweet. Okay, well, I guess I'll put the shaft back to her here. And maybe we'll just put a bit of gas in it and see if it'll fire off at all. Okay, she's back on. Before we do that, though, I'm going to have a look in the from the carburetor here. Put little screws in here so it makes it really fun to get out. It's not quick and simple, but I think there was a little ring styrofoam or foamy kind of thing, yeah, a ring foamy thing in here. It seems pretty good still, so that's good. Okay. I guess to get in, let's just pull off this cover. Just want to have a look inside here. Interested in getting this off. Here. I just want to see what shape the lines are in. I got line if we need to replace them. But if we don't mess with them too much, they might be alright. Alright. Oh, it's broken. Lines are both broken. We're gonna have to replace lines. That's not gonna do nothing. Both broken. Oh, that's not good. Okay, so I'm going to have to take this down with me to size the lines up. So I think this is, if I remember right, boy, I don't remember now. I don't think that's held on. Okay, fine. Break that too. Now. Well, I'm going to pull these out again, I guess. Let me just put these. Ah, crap. Well, there's one. Lose a bolt of gravel. That's fun. I don't remember how this tank really mounts here, but let me just pop out these. Yeah, those lines are very, very perished. Very, 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 very perished. Hope I don't have to take this all off again here. Get the silly tank off. I'll probably just have to clip a little piece off, take it down with me. But let's just whip these out and see what happens. Yeah. I think it's actually pinched in behind. I don't want to take that whole carburetor off, so. Okay, so we won't do that. because then you're breaking open the crankcase and you're guaranteed to have a air leak problem. But I know I got line down there, so we'll just actually it might even be up here now. No, I think it's still down there. The other building. So what we'll try to do here, I don't think there's any grommets on these tanks. They're just kind of fished into the tank there, yeah. So the one little line here is our, oh, there's a sample. Oh wow, there's not even a filter on that. I don't even know if I have a filter for that. There's that sample. Okay, this one had a little bit of a, wow, that stuff ever perished. That one had a little bit of a nibble thing on it there. A little bit of a nibble thing. I don't know what that was, but well, I'll take these down, see if I got some line for it here. Alright, I got some line, different sizes. Don't ask me what size, I don't know what size they are. They're that size. And in this other machine here, they both look to be about the same size of line, which I thought was interesting. And I don't know if I can... Well, that's not going to work. I need something to... fish out these lines to see what's going on in this one. These ones still seem good. Let's see, that's a primer line, I believe. And this longer one feels like it's got a... It does have a Dewey attached to it. Okay, these look like better lines. Maybe they've been replaced already once. I don't know. I'm going to pull this open here just so I make sure I get these ones right. Even being a donor machine. Oh, let's see if it's the same carbonator or not. Oh, filter's inside, stuck inside the thing. Some arseholes back in that ATV come through the river over there. I walked back that way from the other building there. Went through the river and made a heck of a mess on the mud on the bank and stuff. Didn't see them back there, so they must have turned around and left again, but don't piss off a guy with a backhoe and a gun. So these lines are actually not too bad. I might just rescue these ones. So that was there. That's the primer line. That's the primer line. Although interestingly enough, these are quite a bit smaller. So I'm going to run a new one for the primer, I guess. Oh, maybe I'll run a new one for the other one too. Yeah, good advice. Don't piss off a guy with a firearm and a backhoe. I think I got a sign in the shop even with that says on it. Okay, so that's a boot there. Stuff down in here. She's a pretty small hole. This stuff should fit. It should fit. I don't have any smaller than this stuff, so that's pretty well gonna have to fit. That's just getting her started with my fingers that don't want to work with stuff that's really tiny anymore. What have I got? Tiny wise. Might assist us here. Holy smokes, my fingers do not like small stuff like this now. Holy smokes, I don't really want to cut the hole open any bigger. You know what, there's still a chunk in there. There we go. With the carburetor too, it makes it tricky. It should have a little poker thing. I wonder if I got a smaller Allen key. Holy smokes, I don't know, boys. My fingers can do this or not anymore. Oh, okay, give me a sec. This is embarrassing. Okay, I believe I got it started. Yep. She's going. I just don't have enough to grab yet to help pull. It's still breathing, right? Yep, we're good. I didn't want to hog that hole open anymore, so. Okay, I need a little puller. All right, now we got to get these off. Didn't take much. Jeez. All right, so funny thing that is, well, that one we're going to hook up to the primer line. Here, let's pull a bit more back out. Hopefully we're going to hook it to that. Yeah, it should be alright. Don't want to put too much. That's basically a return line. I believe that's how they work. That one's actually pretty good still. Come on, baby. Okay, so that should come off of here. Let's get this line away before we wreck it all. So that should be. This looks a little bit fatter, this line. Is that gonna fit in that hole? Holy smokes, I don't know, boys. About the same size of hole. Because I don't think that's gonna fit the small line for sure. It's pretty big stuff here. Well, maybe it'll work. I don't know. This hole looks a heck of a lot smaller, so I guess we'll try that. This is too big. That stuff's too big. Okay, so now, did I muck this up? I might have mucked it up. Take that off again. It's a little loose there. She might swell out enough, but I think that other stuff's just a bit too beefy. Pull that off there. Well, I don't know if this is going to work or not. Because any of the other lines I got is real big beefy stuff. So that's maybe a bit loose there, but it seems to fit on the carbs good. So if you come across that circumstance, you could probably just use some of that, what do they call that stuff, the sealer stuff? Although it'll probably be, well, it'll probably leak. It'll probably leak. Alright, I guess we probably should check this thing to see if it's got spark. That would have been a good idea at the start, maybe here. But let me grab a, just throw this guy back on for now. I highly doubt this will start. I'll just throw that on there for now. And I'll grab a Sparky plug wrench. Okay, let's see if we can get this out. Oh, what the heck size is that one? That's too small. Huh? Okay, let's go back to that drawing board. 11/16. What the heck? Well, isn't that strange? Now I'm confused. Okay, I'm very confused. It's not a 13/16. It's awful sloppy. I'm going to see if it'll just gently take it out. I'll have to size it up. Some weird size. I think we got it. What the heck size is this thing? It's a Champion. RCJ8Y. It looks like it was running pretty good. What on earth size is this thing? Definitely sloppy on 11. Or sorry, 13/16s. Which is kind of standard. That's, what the heck? Okay, I'm confused. So I don't know if I've ever seen that before. 19mm is it. And that's only a short. I don't have a long for that. But anyways, see if we can get her back in and not hurt it too much. I just want to check and make sure this thing has some sparkage. And that is a momentary switch. Uh-oh. Not seeing spark. Uh-oh. That's not too good. Not seeing spark. Now, did I hook those things up wrong? We'll see in a second here. Maybe that's why I retired it. I honestly don't remember now. No sparkage. Okay. I guess we're pulling her all apart again here to see what's going on in there. Oh man. Well, I hate doing things like 50 times, but I should have checked that first, I guess. That's my mistake. But she's got some nice, sexy new fuel lines on it. I must say, that's got to be worth the price of admission right there. New fuel lines. So no spark. That might be why I retired this one. I just really don't remember now. She might be just dirty. The little ignition module thing might be junk on it. I'm not sure if the other one has spark. I should maybe test it. Oh yes, that one in the back. The hidden screw. Well, if anything, it'll be fun just to tear it right apart. Have a look at her. Try to leave all those in there. Oh, that one's not quite out yet. Yeah, that could have been why I retired this one. hard to say, but my guess is probably because of that. Probably. It could be a bad coil. It's a little dirty there. Well, I don't know. I don't know whether it's really worth going too much more for it, you know, if you know what I mean. She might be, she probably wouldn't run anyways, but let's just check the other one for any sparkage here. And that poor throttle thing got broken on it. Okay. Well, we'll grab the spark plug out of that one. Jammer in this one. That one's got spark. Why does that one not have spark then? Why does this one not have spark? Wires are pretty pinched. I don't know if that's going to affect anything. This one here should be the ground to shut it off. It's hooked right back to the coil. Well, I don't know what to say. And I've yanked all the lines out of that one. Darn it. Well, let's just try her once more here. That's gonna pull it over enough. Oh, there goes my screws. I forgot they were in there already. So we lost most of them. Oh, bother. Need a side thing on this bench. Anyways. Probably should screw it together. Yeah, okay. Hand me a sec, I'll find my screws. Alright, I got her back together here, but I don't think... No sparkage. No sparkage. That's probably why I retired this thing. It probably just quit running and like, where do you get parts now for this? Let's buy a new one for 120 bucks or whatever it was. And drive on. But this one here has spark still, and pretty good compression still. Whoa. So I don't know what I want to do now. This one's a lot more beat up, I think. It's well, needs new lines now. I've got new lines in this one. The fuel, this is like really bad. Oh, now it's junk. It's really bad on that one. It just perished, but this one still sort of works. And I noticed this little top thing here on this one is broken. This one isn't, so that's a good thing. But holy smokes. Now we're into changing carburetors, which I really didn't want to tear off until I had to. Could put it onto this one, and then this one might run. This carburetor to this one, that one might run. Well, let's have some fun. Let go. Okay, so that carburetor, yeah, it definitely has an issue. That's not a good thing. This one's got lovely new lines in it, which we're just going to maybe take off here again. Although, this line, the small stuff, I think it would be too small for this. Oh yeah, big time. Okay. What about my other line here? Is this one alright? Boy, I don't know. She might fit. Then it might not. Get up there. Now we're back to fishing lines in, eh? Fishing lines, fishing lines. That's right, I could just use the old ones, I guess. They still seem to work pretty good. If I can get them out back in now, though. They're still quite soft and gushy, so I'm kind of happy with that. Oh, me and these fingers again. Holy smokes. I don't know, boys. No, that's just not gonna work. My fingers. My fingers do not like that. So, let's do this first here. What am I gonna do here? This might be too big for the carb though. No, they'll be alright. It'll be alright. Okay. Well, let's try to get these fished in here again. This is embarrassing for me because I don't know, I'm just not good with my fine motor skills anymore. Holy smokes. Well, it started. Okay, so that back one goes into it's interesting how the hose sizes are different. Let me fish these in here. I won't put you through watching me do all this. You guys get the idea of that anyways. And I'll get these lines on, hopefully this carburetor on, and it probably still won't run. The carburetor will need rebuilt. Okay, now I'm super confused. Doesn't take much in my old age. This had spark. I tested it. It had spark. I changed the carburetor. This has got that other carburetor on it with a good bulb on it, a better bulb on it. It, for some reason, doesn't have spark now. Hang on a sec, it might be my error. Could be my error. Oh, it doesn't have spark. What the heck? It was fine. What? That's the old one here that didn't have spark. I left the lines in it that we put the new lines in. Didn't have any spark. This one did have spark before I changed it, and now it doesn't have spark. What the heck? So I'm thinking these trimmers don't like that shaft I put on. I don't know. I got some weird something going on here. Because I had spark before. I just took the shaft off. Now I got nothing. That is really weird. And I haven't even taken this one apart yet. Well, I wasn't expecting these to run anyways. I just, you know, thought it might have been a cool little something to see if they would run again, but you're never going to find parts for these things. These old crappy made in China weed whacker things. They were, you know, this was a good unit when it was a good unit, but now I guess, I don't know. I'm just going to crack this open. We'll see what's going on in there, and then maybe we'll just keep these two engines for like a teardown video and just to kind of see what they're made out of. Man, what the heck? How could that seriously have just done that? And now it's like, no spark. I don't understand that, because it had lots of good spark, nice blue spark when I pulled it over there the other time when we were testing the other one there, and now this one has no spark. And I haven't even had this cover off yet, so I don't know what's going on in here, but I think what we'll do is keep these just for another video for tearing apart or something. I just thought it'd be cool if, you know, we get the old girl running, but nope. She's had other issues apparently. And this one actually, I don't really know the history on it, because I think I got this one as a parts one. And at that point, I believe we, if I remember right, we just went and got our still equipment then, so I kind of retired my original one, and I guess I found this one to see if I could fix it or something, and I never did. So okay, so what's going on in here? Why is this being so silly? Oh, looks good in here. I don't know. A little bit of a wear mark on this. It's not wore through though. Wow, that's not weird. I wonder if I could get a long enough extension on there and put my on it. I just can't believe that this doesn't have spark now. I just don't understand that. Not a thing. I'm going the right way, right? Let's see here. Not a thing of spark. Oh my goodness. I don't get that at all. And it was sparking really good. What the heck? Wow. Wow. I don't understand that a bit. I don't understand. Makes no sense. It had beautiful spark. Maybe it just boom screwed up as soon as it started to kind of work there. I don't know. Well, I guess I'll pull off these things. Maybe I'll just take another little picture of this just in case it does work and I want to hook it back up. I don't know. I'm confused. I am so confused. Not that it really makes a big difference if it runs or not, but it would have been neat to see it run. But I don't know. Pull these off and get rid of that switch. Let's see. Nothing. Well, to heck with it. That's what I'm going to say, to heck with it. Monkeyed enough with it. It's not what I'm running now. If I was running this machine still now, of course I'd have to fix it. But we'll save these, I guess, for a teardown video. These rest of the parts will go right into the scrap. Get rid of her. I don't know. I don't know. Like I say, it had spark and then that was it. Very strange. Well, that's too bad. I'm sad now because I wanted to see these things, at least one of them, run. Put new friggin' lines in them. Oh, well, I didn't burn up too much line, I guess, but they both got new lines. I guess I should have checked spark first. That's my mistake. Oh well, what can you do? Well, I don't know what happened to the spark on that one because it had spark, so that's really baffling me. All I did was change the carburetor and run new lines into it. Figured it had good spark. Apparently it didn't have good spark, so I just don't have, you know, the ambition or the parts to put into them things. So I mean, I went as far as I could with them, so that's all I can do. So But we'll tear those down one day. There, we'll get one of them going, and tear it down and have a look on the inside, see what's inside of that thing. I wonder how many rings are on that. Probably 2. Still equipment is nice. They have 3, so it gives you a little bit more compression, a little bit better engine too, right? So that's probably why I retired that thing though, because it probably quit running. And then I don't remember where I found it, but I found that other one somewhere else. It might have even been on the side of the road. I don't remember, but I know I picked it up somewhere, thinking, okay, maybe I can make 1 into 2 or 2 into 1, we'll say. And never did it. And I guess I got into my still equipment and never looked back. So probably never will look back either, because weed eater stuff, that's all right, homeowner stuff. Not for the commercially kind of stuff that I do. It would never last. And I think I used it for probably about a year out here, and then I think it started acting up, if I remember right. I don't know. I just don't remember that far back. But something happened. I guess a spark on the one, and we just kind of threw her in the rafter. So, anyways, I guess that's it for today. Sorry I couldn't get it running for you, but hey, I'm not a miracle worker, we'll say. It just baffles me why that one lost spark all of a sudden, because it was good. And I don't know, maybe it sparked a few times and it, well, died. Who knows? But anyways, that's all we can do. So that's it for today. Thanks again for watching. We'll catch you all later, and you guys have a good day.